नगर में आया है, गंगा में ओम समाया है, मेरा भोला नगर में आया है, हरि ओम में ओम समाया है, मेरा भोला नगर में आया है। भोले के गले में सर्प विराजे, भोले के गले में सर्प विराजे, नागों में ओम समाया है, मेरा भोला नगर में आया है, नागों में ओम समाया है।
I'm standing in the Radha Govinda Temple here in Jaipur, feeling great satisfaction and joy and happiness. When we come to Krishna consciousness, we lose our long-held material designations, like I am the body, I'm American, French, German, Russian, Australian, man, woman, black, white, yellow, this family, that family. That's all cast aside by the instructions of our spiritual masters. I remember when Prabhupada first came to Detroit in 1971 or 1972, he gave a darshan at the airport, and we were all young boys and girls at that time, and we sat at his lotus feet in the airport. He was sitting on a Vyasasan. And I still remember it made a deep impression on me. At one point he leaned over very far on his Vyasasan. He said, "Please believe me when I say you are not these material bodies. Please believe me when I say you are not these material bodies." So it may take some time, but as we mature in Krishna consciousness, we begin to identify diverso poyas Krishnera Nityabha. My real identity is I'm Krishna's servant. Just like George Harrison famously said, everyone's a devotee of Krishna, some know it and some don't. So through the years we've come to realize actually we are eternal servants of Krishna, and we take on different designations. We'd like to be known as Prabhupada's men, Prabhupada's women. That's our first identity. We're servants of our spiritual master because he's our connection with everything Krishna consciousness. We begin to understand other things as well. For example, we're Rupanugas. Rupanugas means that we're followers in the footsteps of Srila Rupa Goswami, who's one of the 6 Goswamis, of course. And that's a very nice designation to have. We can be embarrassed by our material designations, but you could say we could dovetail pride in Krishna consciousness, just being proud that we're Prabhupada's servants and we're followers of the 6 Goswamis, headed by Rupa Goswami because he's the Rasa Acharya. He's taking us to the highest level of Krishna consciousness to understand that we're one day, by Prabhupada's grace, we'll be in the spiritual world, beyond all the Vaikuntha planets to Goloka Vrindavan, where we'll have, by grace, by mercy, or have revived our eternal relationship with Krishna in one of different rasas. So we identify ourselves as followers of Srila Rupa Goswamis. We're Rupanugas. So this place, Jaipur, and particularly this temple here, Radha Govinda Temple, is very dear to our heart. It resonates with our heart because the deities here are Radha Govinda. Govindaji is the deity of Srila Rupa Goswami. We've told the pastime many times how the 6 Goswamis came to Vrindavan they had various instructions from Lord Chaitanya, but one of them was to establish deity worship. And the Goswamis, they had no possessions, they had no money, they had nothing. So really what happened was the deities revealed themselves to the Goswamis. That's a very advanced stage. We're looking for Krishna now, but when we're qualified, Krishna will come to us. That's his kindness. So each of the Goswamis, they discovered, or Krishna discovered them, and they established the worship of those deities. Sanatana Goswami, Madan Mohan, Jiva Goswami, Dhammadar, Gopal Bhatta Goswami, Radharaman, like that. So it's a wonderful history how Rupa Goswami found his deity at Yogapeeth in Vrindavan, how he established the worship, he desired the temple, it all came to pass, but Prandanahe, that means that the deity is the life and soul of that personality. So here we are at the temple of Radha Govinda in front of the deity, doing parikrama around the deity which is most dear to the life and soul of Rupa Goswami, So because we're Rupanugas, trying to follow in his footsteps and reach that highest stage by Prabhupada's mercy, we feel very much at home here and very much enlivened, and we have hope that by his mercy we can achieve that exalted stage. Not only ourselves, but you can see here in this video, thousands and thousands of people come every morning and every evening to see Radha Govinda. It's just, this was one of my first experiences in Krishna consciousness when I came to India and I saw the bhakti, the devotion of these people for Govindaji here in Jaipur. And I understand that's why he never went back to Vrindavan. The Lord is controlled by the love of his devotees. Love is reciprocal. We love the Lord. He also loves the devotees, depending on our surrender to him. So the people of Jaipur, you can see they're very surrendered. This deity came hundreds of years ago, and he was supposed to go back to Vrindavan, as was Madan Mohan, as was Damodar and Gopinath. But they stayed because they're controlled by the love of the devotees. So love reigns supreme here in Jaipur, in this center, we could say this chakra. Some people like that word. This is where people come to reciprocate with the Lord, and he reciprocates with them. So we're very much at home here. We feel very happy, and we feel honored to be able to represent Srila Prabhupada and leave Jaipur, leave Vrindavan, leave Mayapur at some point, and go to the Western countries and share our good fortune and bring all the people here to see Radha Govinda Day and all the other deities of the Goswamis. So a very exhilarating experience, and I hope you enjoyed this video and you can get a taste of that bhakti that is here for this beautiful deity of Govindaji, its eternal consort, Vrindavaneshwari, Srimati Radharani. Hare Krishna.
समाया है मेरा भोला नगर में आया है नागों में ओम समाया है मेरा भोला नगर में आया है हरि ओम में ओम समाया है मेरा भोला नगर में आया है भोले के हाथ में डमरू है भोले के हाथों में डमरू है डमरू में ओम समाया है मेरा भोला नगर में आया है डमरू में ओम समाया है मेरा भोला नगर में आया है हरि ओम में ओम समाया है मेरा भोला नगर में आया है भोले के संग में गोरा है भोले के संग में गोरा है गोरी में ओम समाया है मेरा भोला नगर